I want to tell you one thing while the interview is going to get conducted. As you know, Matthew is a native speaker. He's from England. But if you have noticed, he said that I love Italy. This is in present tense. So your habits, your liking, your disliking, you always express in present tense because these are the facts. Some of the times what happens, people say that something that is going on at the time of speaking is present indefinite tense. That is not in present indefinite tense because indefinite, look at the word. Definite means confirm. Indefinite, there is no beginning or ending. So Matthew has been liking Italy for a long time, and he will continue to like Italy for an unidentified, for indefinite period of time. So that is why he said, I love Italy. Okay, so this is these facts, these liking, disliking, and other things that we will discuss later on in present tense are always expressed in present indefinite tense. One more thing I would like to tell you is this is the most important tense as far as I have observed as a teacher of English. Hi.
Hi,
May I know your name, please?
Matthew.
Matthew. Matthew, where are you from?
I'm from London in the United Kingdom.
London, United Kingdom. So, where do you live in London?
Just to the north of London,
All right.
in Hertfordshire.
North of London in
Hertfordshire?
Hertfordshire. Okay. Do you like your neighborhood?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please tell us something about your neighborhood?
It's quite suburban, it's fairly quiet, lots of trees, it's close to nature, there's some good pubs around there, nice community feel.
Okay. What are the facilities that you like there? Any hospitals, schools?
Yeah, there's good local schools, good primary schools and secondary schools, some good shops, restaurants, there's a good leisure centre, there's quite a lot.
There's quite a
lot
lot.
to do, lots of support.
London. Okay. Since how long you have been living in your neighborhood?
I grew up there, so 26 years, my whole life.
So you grew up there. Okay, great. What is the thing that you don't like about your neighborhood?
It's probably a bit, probably the journey to get into London, like the commute to get to work, takes a little bit of time, but generally I like it.
What do you do for a living? Do you study or do you work?
I work for a charity.
You work for a charity?
In London, so yeah, in the communications department of the charity.
Okay. Do you like your job?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a nice team, interesting work, meet lots of interesting people.
Okay. Did you choose this job?
Yeah, I applied to it. So kind of I've worked in communications since I graduated from university, but wanted to kind of get into the charity sector, help people in my work. So that's why I went into it.
Okay. So do you visit park often?
Yeah, I usually come here on my lunch break, 3 days a week, just to for my lunch, kind of be in nature. So yeah,
So
London's great for that. It's got lots of great parks, and green space.
Which park do you like?
This one, Regent's Park.
You like the most?
Yeah, I like the most. But yeah, which one do you like?
I like. I think earlier I thought that I like Hyde Park, but when I visited Regent's Park, I think it is more beautiful.
Okay.
This is a great place.
Yeah.
Like you could just spend endless time here.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please tell us when was the last time that you went to a picnic with your family or friends?
A couple of weeks ago, I'd say, on Hampstead Heath, which is a great kind of countryside space just to the north of here in London.
How far is that from London?
It's in London, so it's in Hampstead, so it's kind of probably 20 minutes from central London.
Can you please tell us about your time that you spent there?
Yeah, so there's good walks. You can get lost in kind of the forest and the woods. There's ponds you can swim in, so like natural ponds that you can swim in and then have a picnic afterwards.
Did you swim there?
I have swum there, but I didn't that day. It was quite cold.
Yeah, that is what I was asking you, because it has been really cold, even though it's summer. But it must have been very difficult if you were able to.
Yeah.
So you swam there in the past, but not this time. Where have you been apart from that park? Where have you been in the United Kingdom?
I've been all over really. I went to university in Sheffield in the north of England, in Yorkshire. I've been down to Cornwall, Wales, um, Norfolk in East Anglia, lots of time in Lancashire in the north of England. So
All the
all over.
places that the names that you have taken, I have only been to Sheffield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like Sheffield?
Yes, I liked Sheffield, and Sheffield, right?
Sheffield, yeah.
Okay. One more thing. Have you been out of the United Kingdom?
Yes, I have.
Where have you visited?
So I've been through most of Europe, the USA and Argentina and Uruguay and South America.
Did you visit these countries all alone?
No, with my partner or family.
Which country you liked the most?
I love Italy.
You love Italy.
Italy's great. Spent 2 months there, kind of living there, which is a great place to visit if you're in Europe.
So the candidates, I want to tell you one thing while the interview is going to get conducted. As you know, Matthew is a native speaker. He's from England. But if you have noticed, he said that I love Italy. This is in present tense. So your habits, your liking, your disliking, you always express in present tense because these are the facts. Some of the times what happens, people say that something that is going on at the time of his speaking is present indefinite tense. That is not in present indefinite tense because indefinite, look at the word, definite means confirm, indefinite, there is no beginning or ending. So Matthew has been liking Italy for a long time and he will continue to like Italy for an unidentified, for indefinite period of time. So that is why he said, I love Italy. Okay, so this is these facts, these liking, disliking and other things that we will discuss later on in present tense are always expressed in present indefinite tense. One more thing I would like to tell you is this is the most important tense as far as I have observed as a teacher of English. Present tense, it is very difficult to understand because you have to make do, does not, and so these repetitive changes that take place in the verbs, you have to keep a good control, good command. So present tense, very important tense, and again, don't underestimate it. Let's get back to the interview. Let's resume. So, where have you been in the United States?
New York City, San Francisco in California, Salt Lake City in Utah.
Salt Lake City in Utah. Which part? When you compare New York and London, these are the two cities that are like a traveler or a tourist is his history or her history is incomplete if you don't visit these two cities. So can you please tell us what are the major differences?
London seems a lot bigger geographically. It's a bit more spread out. It's more lots of individual neighbourhoods and villages, and you stay in one part of London, it's very, very different to another part. Whereas I'd say central New York is quite, Manhattan particularly is quite compact and kind of bigger buildings. But I'd say mostly culturally very different places. Kind of British culture, American culture, very different. Kind of more quieter and self-deprecating British culture, and the pop culture here as well is very different. But they're both great cities. I recommend visiting them both.
Right, when we speak our own language, we make so many mistakes and we take our language for granted. But when we try to learn English, then it is obvious that we try to be very careful. Matthew, so could you please tell us about your university? What is the name of the university that where you studied?
It's called the University of Sheffield. So it's quite a well-renowned university. It's a red brick university, so quite old. But I was attracted to it because of the strength of the department, the subject I studied, which was literature. And yeah, I just liked the city itself. It's a really kind of good community and strong academics and strong research as well that they do there. So there's a range of different things. But, I think I just liked it when I visited. imagine myself spending 3 years there.
Matthew, can you please tell us in a short summary the education system of United Kingdom, how how you get enrolled here in a primary and then middle school, high school, and later on the university? How does government support? Could you please tell us?
So it's
Louder.
you're in primary school till about age 11, and then you're in secondary school till age 16, which is universal education. You have to go to school that year, those years, and then there's a 2-year from 16 to 2 years from 16 to 18, where you can go to sixth form or a technical college, and that's the next step. If you want to go to university, you have to go to sixth form and do your A levels, and then so really up to 16, that's kind of universal education. You have to go to school then, and then it's a bit more of a choice after that. And then most young people will go to university from 18 to 21, or go to kind of have an apprenticeship, or go to a technical college to learn a trade at that age as well.
So when you say it's a universal education, that means it's mandatory.
Mandatory. You have to go to school until
For how many years it is mandatory education in
from about 5 till 16.
from age 5
to 16.
age 5 to 16 years. So the government, it's completely free education,
Free.
right? What else government provides you free? I mean, stationery or the uniform. What else?
You usually have to buy your own uniform. Most schools here have uniforms that you have to purchase yourself. But yeah, it's kind of, there are private schools as well, so you can choose to pay for your child's education to go privately. But generally, if you're on lower incomes, you'll get more support, kind of free school meals at school and help with school uniforms and stuff like that.
So free school meal is not offered to every child.
Not every child, just for those from the most deprived backgrounds who are in most of the
So okay, so who are from the deprived background, who need the most, they are provided. Their kids are provided. Their children are provided free
meals.
free meals. What about the books?
You'll mostly be provided free books at school. Yeah.
Okay, so once we get until 16, that is how many years of education? 11 years,
11
right?
years.
11 years, and that is you. After that, you get A levels, right?
A levels from age 16 to 18, and that is a choice whether you go on to study A levels or not. The vast majority of people do, and go up to age 18.
So can you please tell us, is A level, when you get enrolled in A levels, do you have to pay or is it a free?
No, that's free as well.
Okay. Now the last important question about getting the education in the university. How the government supports you, or you have to finance your own education? How does it go?
So you have to, so it's on the individual to pay for their university education, but the government does have a lot of support available, so it can give you a loan to pay for your tuition fees that you don't have to pay back until you finish university, and then you only have to pay it back once you're earning a certain amount of money. So it's kind of like a tax on graduates, pretty much. Whereas in the US, I think you kind of have to pay that back immediately. And it doesn't really matter how much you're earning. So it's quite a good system here. It's in terms of students don't have to start paying back the money until they have a job after finishing university.
So the university pays you, the government pays you for the university fees,
Yeah.
and whatever university you get selected, right?
Yeah, so same tuition fees for every university.
It's almost same.
Yeah.
So once you graduate, it's not that you have to pay it immediately. Once you get a job, you land on a job. Nice. So last question, and that actually I wanted to ask earlier, that if you are given a chance or a choice to either settle in London or in New York, what will be your choice?
Right now, London. I love it. I've grown up here and live here, and it just gives so many opportunities for people. There's so much to do. Any interest that you have, you'll be able to find people who share that interest, and you can always get a good community in London. So I would say London, but I'm biased because I grew up.
So you're biased because you grew up here, but obviously London is better city because I have seen New York, and London is a very vibrant city. It has so many parks. New York does have one very world famous park, Central Park, but I think it has many. You get a great choice. What do you do in your leisure time?
I play football, which is kind of the national sport in the UK. I'm kind of interested in politics, I kind of go to meetings and have kind of discussions around politics. I play the piano, so musical instrument.
Yeah. So which party you like?
The Labour Party.
The Labour Party. So you are in power.
Yes, we just won power.
You just won the power. So do you plan to play active role in politics?
I don't think professionally, but it's just an interest and something that I think everyone should be interested in. It's very, very important for people's lives.
Last thing, I'm again saying last because the conversation is so great with you. I don't know how the viewers are going to give a feedback, but I really like it the way the conversation is taking place. The England team just lost against Spain in the Euro Cup final. I saw many headlines where it says three heroes, three people, the three players that were mentioned. Who are these three players?
Three lions.
Three lions. Sorry, that is. Who are these three lions? Why they are mentioned? What is so important about those three lions?
I guess that's just like the badge, the England kind of emblem, like the symbol of England is three lions, and that's just developed over 1,000 years or so. Kind of medieval monarchy, I think that's where that comes from.
Okay, so three lions comes from medieval monarchy.
Yeah, and that was kind of the emblem of England.
Emblem.
Yeah.
Okay, the national sign.
Kind of on a shield or in a battle or something, you have three lions.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with the three players.
No.
Thank you very much. That was big information. I thought there are probably three players that are about to get retired, like Ronaldo couldn't win. So I thought there are three players. There is a group of three players who are about to retire, and unfortunately they were unable to get a hold on. They were unable to win the trophy for England. Matthew, it was wonderful talking with you.
Yeah, pleasure.
May God bless you and sweet mama kiss you. So I will share the copy with you. I will share the link with you, not copy. And thank you. Thank you.
What was your name?
My name is Mahesh Kumar. Well, I prefer to be liked as Sir Mahesh Kumar. Sir is called to a teacher. Like here you call teacher.
Yeah.
In our country, when a lady is the teacher, she is normally called ma'am or sir. But teacher is also said, like whenever students they ask us for something, they say teacher or sir. So that is my name. I will share the link, and please subscribe and share my link.
Will do.
Okay, thank you.